What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, y'all should know what to do by now, man. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. If you come through and watch my video, be sure to hit that like button. All you doing is putting your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And if you want me to hop on the panel, or if you want to collaborate with me, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. Again, it's knockoutboxing, the number 8, the number 6, @yahoo.com. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get it popping. And let's get into today's video, bro. So today we're talking about Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, bro. Fight might be falling through. Let's dissect why. Let's talk about this article that I read. And let's get y'all on out of here, bro, because I got to hit the road. This is my last little video from this location. We're going to hit the road. We're going to be driving all day, bro. And it's been real. Can't wait to get back home, though, to tell y'all the truth. Been gone all week. Haven't been able to drop as much content to y'all, so really excited to get back to the crib, man, so we can continue this boxing conversation. But last thing, too, before we get into the Canelo thing, bro, live show is going down. The live show is going down, bro. July the 7th, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You got knocked the F out, bro. First time on this channel, we'll be going live. We're doing a live show once a week, every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 on the East Coast. So y'all be sure to come check that out, man. But let's get it, bro. So Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, fight might fall through. I was reading an article by Sean Jones of Boxing News 24. He was reporting that the article might fall through, and we want to dissect it, bro, and just call out the bullshit in it and get y'all my opinion why the fight might be falling through or why negotiations might be tough. So he said that Plant is pricing himself out asking for $10 million. Callum Smith got $6 million. Billy Joe Saunders got $8 million. His argument is that Caleb Plant don't bring as much to the table as them, and so $6 million is fair. Let me tell y'all this. There's two sides to this, bro. For Caleb Plant, he just got $750,000 for the Caleb Truax fight. So it's my opinion, anything over that is a win for him because of all the shit that come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same argument I was making with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Making $4 million if he was getting $10 million for Manny Pacquiao shit. If he was getting $5 million for Manny Pacquiao, you take that shit. If he getting $5 million for Errol Spence or $10 million for Errol Spence, you take that shit, bro. You take that shit because of the legacy that comes with it, and then by winning, if you really believe in yourself and you bet on yourself, you become the man, bro. It's the same thing with the boy Caleb Plant, bro. Listen, this Canelo Alvarez you fighting. This is a chance for undisputed, bro. You just made $750,000 in your last purse, bro. So if it comes down to you not getting the $10 million that you reportedly asking for, and you get something like 6, or you get something like 8, and you get an opportunity to fight many people's pound-for-pound #1 fighter, at the very least, he is the face of boxing right now, Canelo Alvarez, and you get a chance to beat him, plus make the biggest bag multiplied 10 times over that you've ever made in your career, bro, that's a win-win. You got to take that shit. Now, Canelo Alvarez, same thing goes for you, bro. See, that's why it's two sides to negotiations and it's two sides to every opinion, bro. Canelo Alvarez, same thing. If it come down to $10 million, what's the extra $2 million when you fighting for legacy and you fighting for the chance to become the first ever 168-pound undisputed Mexican champion, bro? That shit's bigger than the $2 million, and what would you care as long as you get in your bag? You tell whoever's putting up the fight, whether, I'm assuming it's going to be Eddie Hearn, because y'all the A side, right? I'm assuming it's going to be him. You tell him to put that money up so you can go chase your goal, bro. Money should not be the issue when it comes to this fight. And I honestly don't think it is, bro. I'll tell you what I think it is here in a little bit. But now let's talk about something else in this article. And then I'll tell you why I think the fight might be breaking down, bro. So, the homie Sean Jones, bro, listen. You need to study boxing a little bit more, bro. You need to study boxing a little bit more if you're going to write about the shit, bro. No shade, no disrespect, but come on, bro. This man said that Canelo Alvarez might not want to play Caleb Plant the money that he's asking for because Caleb Plant is a lesser version of Billy Joe Saunders, bro. He said he's smaller than Billy Joe Saunders, has less power, less ring IQ, and less mobility than Billy Joe Saunders. That's what this writer said, bro, about Caleb Plant. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all share his opinion, but let me tell you this. That opinion couldn't be further from the truth. Caleb Plant is a better fighter than Billy Joe Saunders, bro, and it's not even really that close. Let's talk about him talking about their mobility. Number one, Billy Joe Saunders can't fight on the move, bro. Only thing he can do while moving is jab. Other than that, his movement is designed just to run away. Caleb Plant can throw check left hooks while bagging up. He can stop in the middle of his movement, throw a combination real quick, and then continue to move. He can jab while moving, right? He actually moves laterally, doesn't get himself caught on the ropes as much as Billy Joe Saunders. So boom, that argument's dead, bro. Study some more boxing, Sean Jones. Power, that can be argued. That can be argued. That's about the only thing that I say, okay, that's worth an argument. But ring IQ, again, Caleb Plant don't get caught on the ropes like that. Caleb Plant can actually set traps and counterpunch. Caleb Plant is very cerebral in that ring with his head movement, with the traps that he set, as I said, and the fact that he moves for a reason. He doesn't just move to run away from your ass. He takes half steps back. So, ring IQ, come on, bro. That shit, too, not even close. What else he said, bro? We talked about the power. We talked about the ring IQ. We talked about the... Oh, he said Caleb Plant is smaller than Billy Joe Saunders. All you got to do is look at both of them. Caleb Plant, lean, muscular, always in shape. Always in shape. Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster, far more athletic than Billy Joe Saunders. Like, that's one of the stupidest takes I've seen on two boxers in a long time, bro. And I've heard a lot of stupid shit since I've been watching boxing. Now, let's talk about why the fight is falling through, bro. Give y'all what your boy really think. What I really think is going on. I believe wholeheartedly that the fight is falling through for competitive advantage reasons. Here's what I mean by that, bro. No shade to Canelo Alvarez, but homie takes a side. Like, you hear other fighters talk about it, right? You hear Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You hear them really, like, argue about that shit. You hear the Teofimo Lopez, Gervonta Tank Davis, you hear him argue about that shit. Canelo Alvarez really uses this A-side advantage, bro. He looks for shit like rehydration clauses and shit. He looks for shit like not allowing people not allowing the other team members to be in his locker room while he's getting his hands wrapped and shit. Ring size, you know what I'm saying? He'll try to have the size of the ring stipulated in the contract. And I believe Caleb Plant and his team, they ain't going for that shit, bro. And because he backed by Al Heyman, and because he got such a strong team behind him, this ain't no Billy Joe Saunders shit, bro. I believe they catching all this shit on the front end. And Canelo and them don't like that shit. Like, Caleb Plant ain't finna allow you to put him in no small-ass ring, bro. Because we all know Canelo's style, and if you don't, I'll tell it to you. Very good head movement. He's coming forward on your ass, cutting off the ring. With good counter punching, if you try to punch at him, he gonna make the ring smaller. Goes to the body very, very hard. But he's coming forward behind good counter punching and great defense. That's how you fight, bro. And so that style of fight loves a small ass ring, bro. It's just a fact. It's easier for them in the small ring. They have trouble with movers who can counter punch them damn self. And so the advantage that you gain by fighting in the smaller ring is tenfold, bro. And so I believe that the fight and negotiations are stalling or hitting issues or whatever because Caleb Plant ain't going for that shit. I believe Caleb Plant ain't just gonna let Canelo Alvarez get his hand wraps and shit. And you know what I'm saying? You go to the camera. Like, this is how Canelo Alvarez fights go, bro. Go to the camera. He walking in the arena with his Canelo Alvarez jumpsuit on. The next time you see him, homie already got his gloves on, bro. Shit. He already got his gloves on, bro. Every other big fight. Every other fight I seen, you see fighters getting their hands wrapped, bro. You see that shit. And, you know, Caleb Plant, he want that fair treatment, bro. He want his fair one. And I ain't gonna sit up here and accuse Canelo of putting something in his hand wraps. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in accusing people of shit that they ain't done. Or that they ain't been proven to do, I should say. But what I will say, bro, and what is true, is homies tested positive for clenbuterol. And I know people say, well, that ain't a steroid knockout, that ain't it. But what it is, bro, it help you cut weight and keep your muscle. And that's a competitive advantage. So, you know, he hasn't been above looking for competitive advantages in his career, bro. You know, and that's what I think this is all boiling down to. I don't think the money is too huge of an issue. I think if it come down to it, an extra $2 million here, an extra $1 million there, I don't think it's gonna stop this fight from happening. I think what will stop this fight from happening is if Caleb Plant is demanding, you know, a different type of treatment than most people that fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? It almost happened in the Billy Joe shit. It almost happened in the Billy Joe Saunders shit. When Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders, you know, Billy Joe wasn't showing up to shit and he was complaining about the ring size. I just believe Caleb Plant is catching this shit ahead of time. He like, nah, bro, we need this shit in the contract. We watching you wrap your hands. Nah, bro, we need this shit in the contract. The ring is gonna be, you know, XYZ size. And here's my thing about this whole issue. And I've said this before and I'll leave y'all with this. All of this shit shouldn't even be left in the hands of the fighters, bro. The damn sanctioning bodies need to step up, fam. They have to step up and they gotta do their job, bro. They gotta do their job. Listen, I don't know what the ring size should be. I ain't no expert. I'm just a boxing fan. But what I will say is this, bro. It should be the same for everybody fighting at 168 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It should be the same for all of them, bro. If you fight at 168 pounds, you fighting a 21 by 21 by 2, whatever the fuck it is, right? If you at 147 pounds, this the size ring you fight in, bro. The gloves. You can have them made by who you want them made by. You can have them made by who you want them made by. The wraps, you can have them. You can have whoever you want wrapping your hand. But another person from the other team, plus, you know, whatever sanctioning bodies and commissions or whatever, we all gotta watch you get your hand wrapped, bro. You don't get to get your shit wrapped in secret. That's simple shit, bro. That's simple shit that can be done, that should be done for the sanctity and for the good of boxing, bro. Think about this shit, bro. Think about this shit. Canelo Alvarez being able to get his hand wrapped with nobody looking, or Canelo Alvarez being able to choose the size of the ring that he fights in for his opponents, bro, it's the same thing. It's Tom Brady being like, look, bro, I got a great mind in this shit. I got a great mind. But what I struggle with is when, and I'm a great quarterback, but what I struggle with is when people blitz me and they bring pressure to me. So what I want in my contract and what I want in this game right here is, look, bro, you can only send 4 pass rushers at a time. You can't blitz. You can't blitz because I struggle with the blitz sometimes. So no blitzing. When you play against Tom Brady, you don't get the blitz. That's a competitive advantage for Tom Brady, bro. And that's what all this shit is. And that's why I believe the fight is falling through, bro. Like, Canelo ain't above being like, look, bro, yeah, we weigh 168, but in the contract, bro, you can't come in on the ring on fight night, you know, over 172 pounds, bro. You can't rehydrate too much. He done did that shit before, bro. This ain't me knocking him. This ain't me hating on him. He the A side, and that's cool. And, you know, people and fighters and athletes, you give them an inch, they gonna take a mile, bro. So if he can get away with negotiating for that shit, people gonna do that. And he wouldn't be the only one to do that, bro. He wouldn't be the only one to do that. But what I'm saying is, this on the sanctioning bodies, this on, you know, the powers in boxing, bro. Clean this shit up. Clean this shit up. I know y'all don't want to. But you gonna have to, bro. You gonna have to. What used to happen and the shit that used to go on, bro, we ain't going for that shit no more. We ain't falling for that shit no more, bro. We not, bro. So that's the issue here, bro, in my opinion. It's all this little extra shit that Canelo Alvarez usually can just negotiate for, and whatever he say goes, bro. I believe it's not going in this situation. I believe Caleb Plant standing his ground like, look, bro, none of that shit going on here. This is size ring we fighting in. You know what I'm saying? You already getting, you know, 3-4 times the paycheck that I'm going to get, if not more. You already got all the advantages, bro. You walking out last, all that shit, that's true A-side shit. But all this shit where you get to have an advantage over me, nah, bro. My team, my assistant trainer, whoever, we gonna watch you get your hands wrapped, bro. Just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We gonna watch you. We gonna have a fair ring. You ain't gonna put me in no sparring ring, no 12 by 12, 18 by 18. You ain't doing that shit, bro. And if the fight falls through, let's talk about whose fault it is. If the fight falls through because of some shit like that, that's on Canelo, bro. Now, if the fight falls through because Caleb Plant is asking for $10 million, in my opinion, that's on Caleb Plant. Because your biggest purse is $750,000, bro. You can't pass up the opportunity to become undisputed. That means you gotta take $6 million to do it, $8 million to do it, whatever. As long as it's a fair amount, you gotta take that shit. So again, if it comes down to money, I'm blaming Plant. If it comes down to any of this other shit, that's Canelo's fault, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Whose fault will it be if this fight don't happen? Whose fault will it be if this fight don't happen? And do you think that they hitting a snag in negotiations because of money, bro? I don't. I don't think it's the money in this situation, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, bro. Comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Your boy got to hit the road, man. We headed back home. I appreciate everybody, you know, tuning in. Haven't been able to drop as much content this week, but we'll be back at it. We'll be back at it probably tomorrow, bro. Probably drop some fight predictions tomorrow. Don't hold me to it, depending on how tired I am from this road, but I'm going to try to get a couple more out there, bro. I only did one fight prediction this week, and that don't sit right with me. So might try to drop a couple early tomorrow, man, depending on how I feel when I get back home. But I appreciate everybody, man. Again, don't forget the live show. It's going down July the 7th at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 on the East Coast, man. And, you know, appreciate y'all, man. Hit me up on my email if you want to hop on the panel. If you want to collaborate, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here, y'all. Peace.